Dark Tree claims to be an action roguelite RPG that allows us to play up to 6 heroes with triple that amount of weapons, even more options to have customizable builds, and according to the description and the trailer and the screenshots that I have seen, we have to uncover the secrets of the Dark Tree by playing these heroes, having different builds, doing our roguelite runs, and also with a lot of arena-style combat. Well, combat rooms, so to speak. So Dark Tree caught my interest because of its beautiful art, an art style that I've seen in the screenshots and in the trailer. The game is going to come out in a couple of months and we're going to play the demo. Two things though. First off, as I've seen the trailer, again, the art stood out, very beautiful. That's what initially caught my interest. I have seen a little bit of low quality animations in that trailer, I think. So high quality art, low quality animation. At least that's my first impression going on. I might be wrong where maybe it's, I was in bad mood having seen that trailer or whatever. But that's kind of the impression that I'm going to start. Well, this first impression with you guys, just to set the stage, so to speak. Also, when I booted up the game, we can play this with the mouse and keyboard. I have a controller plugged in. You can change on the fly with mouse, keyboard, and controller. That's always nice to have. But I've noticed, like if I mouse over here over the main menu, if we play with the controller actually, we have a selection option. But that does not get triggered by the mouse, which is noticeable, to say the least. If I click on settings, for example, we have brightness, volume, music, effects volume, which is nice to have. Again, in the Steam description as well, it seems like at least right now, kind of a rough translation with a few of grammatical errors. And, well, if it's noticeable by me, I would say it's noticeable by a few more people. Because, you listen to me, right? My English is a thing as well. Also, the settings menu for a demo is nice. I like this. Interestingly enough, there's not like a key input options menu, or where you can at least see your keys. Not a bad thing at all, but at least it's a noticeable point. Also, there's no real music here in the main menu, which is kind of sad. I like the art style, maybe some background music and maybe a little bit of animation like the clouds moving or so would be very nice. We have a tutorial thing in the main menu. Interesting. But let's hope my gamer instincts are good enough that I can go through the game in new games. I'm not going to play the tutorial, which might, lead to some frustration on my side. I'm willing to take that risk. Let's hit a new game. Oh, and the view. It asks us if you want to take the tutorial. I like this. Okay. If you go with this with a new start game, I'm not going to skip it. I'm going to play the tutorial. Fair. Because I don't like having the tutorial besides the main game. I like to have it incorporated at the start of a game. But, it also destroys the flow. So I can accept that this is kind of a trade-off in a lot of games. Here, again, beautiful, beautiful art. I might have to work with the audio in the background because I just booted up the game. I have no idea how loud or quiet it is. We have a little bit of background music here. We have still... And there we go. I really like this art style. My head is splitting. I hope these dreams will lead me to, We need to move on. Oh, get through the canyon. So we have a spear on A, apparently. I'm pressing A, nothing happens. If I X, I have the standard. And if I keep pressing Y, I have, I don't know, like this tentacle monster in my back. Do I have A, B... Oh, I don't know what I pressed. Oh, wait, okay. I'm just pressing all the buttons right now. So I don't seem to be attacking right now, which is fine. And if I go up on the D-pad, that opens my menu. If I go select, I have this menu. And if I press start, nothing happens. That's a very particular set of button presses. So again, if I press start, nothing happens. If I press select, I get to this menu. And if I press on the D-pad up right now, I get to this in-game menu, so to speak. I'm gonna turn down the volume just a bit like this. And this is what we have. Apparently a lot of upgrades, speed of wind, cooldown, range, speed, cooldown, surge of weakness. There's definitely some alignment errors there with the text. Doesn't really fit the UI. And we have a lot of, we have some talents in the bottom. We have a lot of currency or gems or whatever left. A spell. Set favorite, select more info, set weapon. Okay, let's hope the game is going to teach what that is about. I'm gonna go back to my spear, which I changed that. Also, my character keeps moving in a direction. What the? I mean, I have a somewhat older controller. Sometimes, you know, my stick gets snapped into a position and usually it's to the left. But it's never that fickle, so I have a feeling like the dead zone of this control input might need a little bit of improvement, but maybe it's just the last stretch of my personal controller. So let's see, I want to kind of switch between these, like the ancient standard. How can I go? How did I switch this before? Set weapon? Oh god! If I press down, left... Oh, if I press left, right. Okay. Interesting. Can we... Oh, no. Oh, wait. How do I go back to... How did I do that? Info. A. Return spear. Throws a spear, which then flies back, dealing damage on the entire flight. Cool. Oh, throws the spear. The one who used to own this weapon believed that magic would be his main advantage. But as it turned out, it takes more than just magic to catch a spear flying at you. Fair. Okay, No, wait. How do I have a look at the other... Okay, whatever, it's fine. Let's go back. Okay, have this back at A, like it was originally done. The developer, hey. The activated teleport leads to the battle arena. After completing the quest, the teleport will take you to this city. Okay, but is that telling me I should go there? So we have a quest that we need to complete? But this takes me to the battle arena. What if we ignored this for the time being and just go, above the bridge? Wasn't this where our character was facing at the beginning? So I would assume that this is where we're supposed to go. No. Get through the canyon. I mean, isn't that the canyon? I guess I have to go into the teleporter then. Alright, sure. Again, I can kind of have these in my hands if I keep holding the appropriate button. Sure. Okay. Loading screen to go into a loading screen. Still, there's something wrong here. Yep, press the button. Press it again, A, X. Nothing happens. Alright. Yeah, sure. If I go back to my mouse, left right click, enter, space, escape. Escape works, so the game isn't not frozen like this. There's something wrong here, I get it. Sure. I'm ready to find out what is wrong here. Alright, how about we go back to the menu and just hit new game and let's skip the tutorial. What, defeat? How did I get return to hub? What just happened there? There's something wrong. And now we're okay. Oh, okay, back here. While we are in dialogue, I can go to the options menu, but I can't. That's the only button input that works. Space, enter, escape, left click, right click, WASD. I can't skip this dialogue. And I can't go back to this other menu again. Well, that's a start. Come on, I'm ready. No, alright. How about I see you guys in a second. Let's have a go. We made it back to the main menu. We have a continue button, but we are going to hit new game. This time we are going to skip the tutorial, so yes. There we go. Have the loading with the dark tree. I really like this art style here. Okay. My head is splitting. I'm pressing A. I hope these dreams will lead me to him. We need to move on. Okay, this is the exact same thing as before, but this time I still can't go through the canyon. Sure. I really like that these ferns, or like, well, let's just go with plants, have a little bit of a moving animation. That really adds a lot Alright, I'm gonna go back in. The activated teleport leads to the battle arena. After completing the quest, the teleport will take you to the city. I guess that is a quest in the battle arena? But how is this different than the tutorial that we just had? Okay, we made... Oh, no! No, this is... there's something wrong here. Oh, yeah! Developer. The character is guided and shoots at enemies automatically. Okay. The weapon is activated by the buttons B and M. Well, I have a controller in, so unfortunately the game doesn't register that right now. The weapon slot in B activates itself if the other weapon is inactive. Also very interesting, even for a mouse and keyboard scheme, to have like B and M as set buttons for that. That is, at least to me, very uncommon. Now there are 3 weapons available to you. You can read about the operation of the weapon in the inventory. Press enter on the weapon you are interested in to open a window with information. Well, definitely happy that every sentence ends with a dot. We had some other games, you know, that was not that friendly with us. Okay, we are going to attack automatically, right? So, okay, that's the returning spear. I don't seem to have a dodge button. Okay, we won that. I can't pick up these coins. At least not automatically. Okay, we did that. Okay, okay, this is not clear from what it's happening, what these things do, actually. Spears automatically. I can't go back to the same menu, though, so I can't see... I can't go to the in-game menu to have a look at my inventory right now. Maybe if I press I on the keyboard. No, also not. So I can't see what my weapons are about right now. But just running around. Okay, we collect the coins. There we go. And no sound whatsoever, but apparently we can select an upgrade. So return spear, our ancient standard, the devourer armor, and again the spear. So search for weakness, 8% cooldown reduction, more damage, a little bit more range and speed. This gives us 15% more damage, but apparently less range and speed. I mean, let's go with this. Less cooldown sounds good. More damage sounds good, more range and speed sounds also good, like all 8% across the board. For killing enemies, you get resin, for which, after the battle, you can buy talents and abilities in the inventory. In the inventory, not in the town? If you kill enemies without taking damage, then you get a more valuable resin. Okay. For destroying 10 or more opponents, red. For destroying 20 or more opponents, black. Interesting. Living statues and beetles. It'll do for a warm-up. Oh, still is like... He's ready. Can I now go back to the inventory? Okay. I'm going to select the standard, say A to have a look. Yeah. Release a line of... No, wait. Releases a line of spears towards the nearest enemy, stunning everyone who got into the area of spears. Handed down for generation to generation. The battle standards of the barbarians acquire a mystical sign in their culture. Barbarians believe that they hold the power and fury of the whole race. And sometimes... during bloody battles, it breaks out, bringing death and glory with it. Okay, releases a line of spears towards the nearest enemy, stunning everyone who got into the area of spears. Got it? B? Yeah, if I'm in this menu, I have to press B to go back to the previous to select stuff again. So, stun lifetime, got it. So if I select this, why is there so many... Is these... Like, to the right side with the upgrades. Are these the upgrades that are already on my weapons? I mean, the one at the top, that's the one I just selected, right? So I would assume so. Or is this just showing me which are available? But how do I see the upgrades that are on the weapon then? Because I chose the one on the top. So we have the spear here. Show the spear, yep. And we have this devourer armor. The armor devours the corpse in the area around the steel. When devouring, a special scale is filled in. After filling it in, steel restores HP. Okay, so this Even though, okay, this devours corpses and gives us HP. A devourer is a parasite that gives the owner superhuman strength and abilities. In return, it literally devours the soul of its host. Well, I mean, the superhuman strength doesn't quite seem to be true currently, because it only heals us, if I get this right. So a little bit of an incoherence there, I think. Okay, we can go up there. There's another teleporter. Can we go into this building? I really like these statues. Again, the art style, very nice done. So we have this teleporter. Can I go into this? Nope. Okay, no, can't get in there. I would really like to have dodge button. It feels so weird to play such a game without a dodge button. Oh, invisible barrier again. So we can't even go back there to check out that corner with that statue in there to the upper right. Okay. And we're also, it seems like we're a little bit slow. Anyway, let's go to the next teleporter. There's the town. Hello, sir. Hello? I would like to talk to you. Interesting, like, if we look at this, there's like an invisible barrier in front of this guy. Like, I can't, like, stand here. I can stand right in front of him, but I can't stand here in this area. Like, southeast in front of him, so to speak. So what if I go back? Can I? Nope, invisible barrier, of course. Alright, alright. Nice moody sound. Oh, an unknown girl. I beg you, just listen. Go away. You don't belong here. Alright, that's a statement. Oh, there's treasure chest. Can we do something here? No. Ah, also invisible barriers right in front of them. Hello. Here, the same with this person. Like, I can't walk here. To the southwest or east of him. Same with her, kinda. Okay, hello? Please, hear me out. I didn't come here to harm you or your settlement in any way. You strangers harm us only with your presence. Leave us before you do things. I need information about the 7 towers. Do you know anything about this? I like our character. They are arguing their shit. Please don't do anything. You go away. We don't want you. Excuse me. No, not even excuse me. I need info. Hey, listen to me. Another foreigner? Why are we punished like this? 7 towers? Are you looking for them too? Whatever you're both looking for, it's not here. Go back to where you came from and leave us alone. Oh, no exclamation mark there. Okay. You said you were looking for towers too. Oh, the elder just bloop disappeared and our character never even once acknowledge his presence at all. So you're looking for the towers too? Yes, we have something to talk about with you. Let's move away. Who's we? And she also just disappeared, okay. Okay. Hello, ladies and sir. How are you doing? Interact. Cool. Luca, there are more and more outsiders. If this continues, then what? Nothing. Excuse me. Nice, we came into town, we ignored the elder of this village. Usually the elder is like the most important one, right? We antagonized him immediately, kinda are threatening this townsfolk. Our character's out here to make friends, I can tell. Also these invisible barriers here, there's just let me move over there. It's so... But I can walk here into this fountain. Interesting that there's no barrier that requires me to move around here. Interesting setting. Their placement of those, to say the least. Hello. Not. I have nothing. Go away. Alright. At least we can talk to these guys. We have nothing to talk about with you. This one has a speech bubble. Interesting. Go away. This... Okay, this one, but not the others so far. Interesting. Hello. How are you? How about you? Please, just don't hit me. Wow. Didn't mean to do that. That comes out of nothing. Developer. You can choose a story or optional quests on the quest map. Please note that steel opens a new powerful weapon as a reward for quest completion. Alright. Can talk to these. No, we can't. Can we move all the way down here? No, up to there. Alright. Well, let's talk to her again. Tell me who you are and what you know about towers. Not just the servitors. Just tell me what you know about towers in general. My name is Azuri, and I know that you learned about the towers in your dreams. Am I right? I see. So I'm not the only one dreaming about them. Tell. We are being watched. I've seen this girl before. She's been following me since I came in. She's leaving. I have to talk to her. Hey, wait! She didn't say everything. We need to catch up with them. Alright. So, is that fourth wall break? Is he talking to us? Who's we in this context? Alright, let's go to a battle arena. Complete a couple arenas. Okay. A powerful weapon is hidden somewhere in these lands. I need to get it. Wait, why do we need to find a weapon right now? I thought we have to find them. Complete a couple arenas. Is that okay? I guess these are the rewards that we gain, and then which enemies we face in this arena. Slaying the Guardians. Something awakened these golems, and they greatly interfere with the reconnaissance of the area. If you destroy them, it can be helpful. It can be helpful when communicating with the locals. Destroy the awakened golems. Catch up with Azuri, a strange girl. I mean, should we do this first? Don't take any damage in the arena, I guess. Or area. This area is swarming with enemies. It is dangerous to travel. It's time to show them that you shouldn't stand in your way. That they complete arenas without losing any health. Ooh. I mean, this is the easy task, but this is like from the quest. So let's catch up with the Azuri. Let's do this. Let's do the medium quest, because I'm daring. The sorceress does not know how to cover her tracks at all. It will be easy to find her. Oh, that's the exact same map which we just had before. Alright. Running around. Oh, if I press... There's something at the bottom of the screen which seems to indicate... We really need the dodge button. Returning to hub. Wait, why would I do this? What's going on? I have this. I need a corpse. Give me a corpse to heal. Thank you. Okay, so we want to dodge these guys. There we go. I have the standard. And I will devour corpses. I think. Maybe not. Oh man. Oh, my health is not even there at all. How? Why do I not devour corpses? There's corpses on the ground. Corpse! I think I got one corpse. Okay, corpse! I'm still at 36. Maybe I need to fill up my bar. 9 out of 10. Is that it? Maybe. Come on. Yeah, that healed me. Got it. Give me the corpses! Nom, 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 nom. Okay, all the resin. Took quite some damage there. Okay, more stun duration, damage, radius, cooldown. Minus 15% to the number of corpses for the Devour skill. Minus 10% to cooldown. I mean, we took a lot of damage. Maybe we want to take this. Can I see now that this upgrade has been applied? I mean, it is being shown there. Again, at the top. So I assume that is how it worked, right? What does this interact? Even the mountains did not save this place from decay and ruin. Cool. So if we go back to this teleporter. We are... different map at least. Nice. Oh, more enemies. Alright. Dun dun dun. Fear the wrath of my spear! And my totem! Ah, that's the spear thing. Got it. Interesting. What is this guy doing? Okay, I guess these are damage zones. Got it. Oh, no! Oh. Totally run into that. That's kind of on me. Okay, I really have to get all these corpses if possible. Gimme, gimme. Enemies do hurt me a lot. I don't like to be hurt. But it's still up to 10. Wasn't it like what I picked, like minus 50% on the number of corpses I needed or so? Shouldn't it be 9? Did I misunderstand something there? I thought I selected that. Oh, I can't go into my in-game menu to confirm right now. Can do this. I'm just gonna run around. Okay, can't pick up these corpses anymore because we're not in combat anymore. 15 radius, less cooldown, more cooldown, but more area radius. Interesting. I mean, less cooldown, more damage. Let's get the spear going. Yeah, can't pick up these corpses. 15% cooldown, 10 more damage. So it seems like the top thing is always being applied. And the other ones I just start with, I assume? Huh. Yeah, minus 15% to the number of corpses for the Devourer scale. We're still up to 10. So I guess the bar fills faster then? Oh, look at this. Again, very beautiful. Kinda weird that we need a teleporter. Would be nice if the gate would open and we would, you know, could just go through it. Or like this gate would open and we would go through this. Can I destroy this? No, I can't press a button. Okay, fair. To the next place! Oh, we found them. Don't be afraid. These monsters won't hurt you anymore. Are you hurt? I don't have any money. Don't touch me. I'm not interested in your money. If you outsiders hadn't bothered us, the bugs wouldn't have attacked either. I just want to know where the girl in black ran to. Have you seen her? Well, we caught up, and she defeated the monsters. You won't get anything out of them by persuasion. What are you doing here? No, wait. Ah, look what you've done. Ah, the guy disappeared, I guess. These underpants are useless. Why did you follow me? You know about dreams and towers. What else do you know? Tell me about towers. I have no reason to just share information with you. If you get in my way. Let's not be bad. I don't want to interrupt you, but it seems you wanted to talk to me. Who are you? My name is Elira. I heard you're looking for the 7 towers, and it looks like we can help each other. You are going too, right? You're going there too, right? What are you talking about? I mean, didn't we just say the 7 towers, where he is completely like with Azuri, but here he doesn't know what she means? What? The towers you're looking for are sorry, now I'm out. The towers you are looking for are located in the kingdom of Hevalos. Somewhere in these mountains there's a gate that leads to this kingdom. They are locked by powerful magic, but if you help me find them, I will open them for you. What do you say? I need to think about your offer, even though I'm totally looking for the 7 towers as well. Then think faster. And when you're done, find me near the settlement. Wait, so hurry up with thinking, but still take your time, you can find me there. Okay, so there's a teleporter there. Can we get in here? No invisible barrier. Can we get over there? Oh yeah, we can. Cool. So what? No, invisible barrier. Never mind. Nothing there. Okay, let's go back to the teleporter. Is this going to lead us back to the town or somewhere else? Seems like the town. Hevalos. Do you know anything about him? Can the towers be there? I'm not sure. But if Elira is not lying, then the locals should know something about it. Then they'd better not push back. Alright, and we can talk to more people. Regardless, we are getting close to 30 minutes. I feel, frankly, like I've seen enough to have a first impression statement. And I want to be honest. Well, the graphic is... Well, at least the art style is very beautiful. I really like this. This is amazingly done, very detailed. I like it. Like the environments, I like the characters, very well done. The background music here is also kind of nice, chilly, fits the theme. Would be nice if it, maybe it was different in Combat. I have to admit I didn't recognize it here, like for traveling or like for the town where it's kind of hidden. That's kind of nice. I would like to have more environmental sounds, especially in Combat, but also here in the town. The invisible barriers, essentially in every single corners, even in front of NPCs, are very, very immersion breaking. It's also interesting with combat itself that it wants to be an action roguelite, but there's no dodge button, which incentivizes, gives the design choice to have stronger enemies that shoot different projectiles where you can dodge through or dodge away from, gives you more interesting boss encounters. I wonder how they want to design around this. Maybe a dodge ability is going to come, but I find it a very interesting choice that to not have that initially. It's also interesting that we attack automatically instead of getting the choice to attack, you know, with our button. We have so many buttons on the controller or the keyboard, so why not allow me to throw my spear when I want to? Maybe charge it up, especially with this return mechanic, right? I could, you know, just throw it and the spear comes back in a circle, or I can throw it faster, it could come back, so it hits when it hits, and it hits when it comes back, so to speak. That gives a lot of tactical choice in action roguelike. The standard is kind of an AoE. I mean, you can just trigger it by pressing it. That's fine. I like the idea of this Devourer armor. I also like the style. I hope there's some story implication with this. That's so weird, but it's a nice way with absorbing the corpses of your enemies to refill some health. Maybe also some other buffs to you or so, at least not initially, but the lore kind of suggested that at least. So that's kind of interesting. But yeah, the animations as from the beginning are very rough, very, very rough. Kind of seems like, yeah, it doesn't fit the quality of the art. I have to be blunt there. And overall, the writing is very rough. There's some translation roughness going on, I assume and think. And overall, yeah, with the audio design, with the gameplay design, with the choices, I see the idea, but frankly, the art is amazing. Everything else feels very, very rough. Needs to be polished, needs to be balanced from the UI, from the menu buttons, from the music, from the engagement, from the bugs. I mean, I managed to crash essentially, I think, in the tutorial. That's always like not the best sign, so to speak. Yeah, I like that there's probably going to be more heroes coming up that also have different weapons, different gameplay styles. I like the idea that you have after every combat, like some upgrades that you couldn't choose from. But so far, it seems like it's legitimately always just stat upgrades to some aspects of these weapons. And nothing that enhances, like you can throw 2 spears, but you throw them, you know, like maybe you have some very powerful buff, debuffs, or some buffs and upgrades that completely change how you use your weapons. There's gonna be some spells and talents coming on. Maybe they are accommodating for this rather straightforward upgrading of your weapons. Maybe the spells and talents are going to completely give you the option to have unique builds. So I don't know that. Might be. I don't want to disregard that possibility. But yeah, I have to admit, so far it feels very rough. The art is beautiful and everything else remains to be seen. It is just a demo. The game is coming out in a few months though, so I really hope they're going to polish it up quite a bit. That's my current state. I see the appeal, I see the potential, but I am waiting the full game very anxiously, so to speak. Let's see how that comes along. I really can hope that they polish and balance and, of course, fix some of the bugs and apply more, a little bit of polish on the dialogue, the audio design, and if they can get this up to the quality of the art itself. Again, the potential is there with I see the gameplay idea, and if they can get it up on par, yeah, I'd be interested. But remains to be seen. I'm looking, yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye to see how that is going to develop. But of course, that is just my first impression. Ladies and gentlemen, please tell me, what do you think of my first impression? What do you think yourself, of course, even more importantly? What do you think of my showcase? And what do you say to what I've said? Am I too harsh? Am I too nice? Do I miss something? Have I done something wrong? Your feedback is always very much appreciated. This is the first impression that we are going to do together, right? But with this, please tell me, please consider yourself, please think about what I said. You know, my English is just all over the place, so let's just end it here. Thanks so much for watching, and we're going to see each other in the next video, where hopefully my ability to form words And sentences is on a better scale, right? Bye-bye, everyone, and stay awesome.